In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use Splunk to analyze the IP session table in an Aerohive access point. To see the IP session table, you can enter the command show forwarding table IP sessions in the Aerohive command line interface. Now you can see the IP session table. To be analyzed by Splunk, we just need to copy the IP session list and don't need to copy the information about it, because Splunk will analyze the pattern, and if you have any data that doesn't match the pattern, it will get confused. So I have copied the IP sessions and saved it into a text file here, and then I will go and open Splunk. I have installed the free Splunk version. Click on Start and Show Splunk. Here I'm going to log into my account I created before. Splunk is actually running in this MacBook. It's a local software installation. And if you want to add data, you should go to Settings and select Add Data. And here I'm going to upload my text file which has the IP sessions. Select that. Good. Since this IP session file doesn't have timestamps, we have to tell Splunk how to separate the IP sessions into, like, how to identify each IP session. So just click Next. And in the event break, you can see that Splunk cannot really break the IP sessions properly, because if you look at this table, you can see that each IP session has an ID, and then the layer 7 ID and some information and how long it has been there, and then there's the bidirectional session. So source to destination, that's it's the same session, and then destination address to source. So this whole 3 lines is one session, and we have to tell Splunk how to separate this file into these 3-line sessions. To do that, you could use a very basic regular expression. Just go here, select ID : copy it, paste it here, and press enter. Right, now you can see that Splunk has separated the text file to 3-line chunks, which always starts with ID : some number, and ID : some number, and then the IP sessions. We can just save it for future references. Save. And click Next. And the host field, I just want to filter this easily, so I will pick a name. Submit. And start searching. Now you can see Splunk has imported the text file and separated the sessions. So what I want to do here is, I want this text file shows an issue that one of the access points has reached its maximum limit of IP sessions, and I want to figure out which client is actually creating the most IP sessions. If you look at the fields Splunk has extracted, it haven't extracted the source IP address, which is the value I'm looking for, and also the destination port. So I want to figure out which client created the most sessions, and also what is the application that client is using. So the destination port is important, and the source IP address is important. To extract these values and get some statistics, we can go to Extract New Fields, and here you have to select a sample text. So if you click on the first one, it will show you one IP session, and click Next. And here select regular expression. So the Splunk will, when you select the text field you want, Splunk will generate a regular expression. Click Next, and here you can select your, this is the source IP, and this is the the destination port. Right, for now I'm only going to extract these two values and click next, and then you can see actually in every session it selects the source IP address and the destination port. Like here it's port 53, which is DNS, and it's for port 443, which is HTTPS, and click next and finish. Now go here, explore the fields I just created in search. Click on that one. Right. Now here you can select all fields. Select the two fields you just created. So source IP and destination port. Those are already selected. And if you click on source IP, here you can see which client has generated the most sessions. This client 2417 session, which is almost 50% of the sessions are created by one client. So now I know which client is actually causing this IP session overflow. And I want to know this client, what is the most used application by this client. So if I click on that IP address, now you can see the text file is filtered by that value, source IP address 172.16.1.49, and based on that I want to see for that client what is the most common destination port it has used. If you click on this one, you can see almost 97% of the traffic is going to port 443. So I see that this client is using HTTPS. So yeah, then I can probably run a packet capture for like 30 minutes on this client and see what he's actually doing. That's all for the video today. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks.